Kazakhstan plans to apply Vietnam's measures in organization of production of the light industry. Vietnam is known as a country of sewing machines. Works on attracting investors into the light industry are conducted in Kazakhstan. Expansion of trade and economic cooperation was discussed at the meeting of the Intergovernmental Commission. Moreover, the launching of direct flights between the capitals of the two countries as well as the trade turnover were discussed. Vietnam was the first to join the free trade zone of the Eurasian Economic Union. This means that products exported to Russia can be delivered to Vietnam without customs duties and barriers. There are no obstacles to mutual trade facilitation. From 2005 to 2015, the trade turnover between the two countries had rarely exceeded $70 million. Based on results of 2018, the trade turnover was estimated at almost $500 million. It is a sharp rise in 2 years. This means that there are great prospects. Kyrgyzstan increases volumes of export of agricultural products. Kyrgyzstan's organic fruits are in great demand in member countries of the Eurasian Economic Union. Kyrgyz producers in Chuy region increase planting zones and improve the quality of products. This year, there has been a huge harvest of strawberries and raspberries. We care about our customers, consume our berries. Providing good quality products can beat competitors. Experts said that Kyrgyzstan exports 20 tons of berries per day to Kazakhstan and Russia only. The number of farmers who grow berries is increasing every year. Our berries are both tasty and organic. Thus, export-led products increase in rural areas. Farmers have mastered a new technology on growing strawberries and raspberries. They further plan to solve irrigation and transport problems. Central Asian states and other member countries of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization have discussed prioritized areas of cooperation in digital transformation. Experts highlighted that partnership is important in order to increase investment potential of every SCO member state. Our country has great prospects to lead and promote various initiatives in digital transformation and telecommunications among the SCO member states. As part of the SCO, we will be able to establish mechanisms of student exchange programs. Every state should create the necessary infrastructure in order to continue cooperation. Experts from Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Russia, China, India, and Pakistan have shared their experience in the industry. We're working on lowering the cost of the internet in Uzbekistan. The cost has been reduced by 26%. Leaders of the SCO member states signed the cooperation concept on digital transformation in June 2019 as part of the SCO summit in Bishkek. We need to trust each other in order to make a progress. Implementation of a common information platform is one of the important priorities of our team's activities. Each country can share its experience in prevention and detection of destructive effects, for example, in social networks. Information security, the electronic government, and the digital infrastructure have been prioritized by the SCO member countries. Turkey has agreed to a ceasefire in northern Syria for 5 days. This was announced by US Vice President Mike Pence after negotiations with President of Turkey Recep Tayyip Erdogan in Ankara. The United States will impose no further sanctions on Turkey if the country will ensure the ceasefire. On top of that, existing sanctions will be withdrawn once the military operation will be finished entirely. At At the latest summit, leaders of the European Union have approved an agreement on Brexit, which states that the UK will leave the EU on November 1st. This will be possible after all the documents will be ratified by the British Parliament. This was written in the final statement of the EU leaders. An earthquake early warning system is launched in California. Via the smartphone app, people can be aware of the earthquake before they can feel it. Thus, the people can quickly find a safe place to hide. The app sends short messages to a user about the upcoming danger. Similar warning systems work in Japan and Mexico. Kazakh documentaries and TV series will broadcast on foreign channels. This has been reached at the world's entertainment content market. Habar agency took part in the event for the third time.
Считаю, что поездка она полезна, более того, очень важно.
I think that the trip was fruitful. It is important for Kazakh TV channels to take part in the event. Visitors and participants of the event paid attention to our stands called Kazakhstan and Habar agency.
Ходили, чтобы поинтересоваться нашим контентом.
The Habar agency held several meetings within the 4-day international exhibition. As a result, deals have been made and agreements on new joint projects have been reached.
J'ai découvert le Kazakhstan dans le cadre de
I
l'exposition.
discovered Kazakhstan during the World Exhibition in Nur-Sultan. I worked for French Pavilion. I discovered your capital city, cultural heritage, country and landscapes. I want to visit your capital once again. We plan to implement a project about the new Silk Road with French TV channels and with Kazakh and Chinese partners.
Diffuseur français, c'est un et j'espère.
Authors of the idea plan to broadcast the new Silk Road project on ARTE TV network, which promotes cultural programs in Europe. The Habar agency plans to expand coverage of Kazakh TV, working with other partners. Soon, Kazakh TV will broadcast in Armenia. Southeast Asian countries, Pakistan and Italy might purchase TV products of Kazakh channels. Meanwhile, the Habar agency plans to screen interesting premieres of the new foreign programs. Kazakh musicians tour in the United States. Creative teams of Kazakh National University of Arts have performed at the famous stage of the legendary Carnegie Hall in New York City. The Eurasian Student Symphony Orchestra, Capriccio Violin Ensemble and Shabbat Dombra players presented the Spirit of the Great Step concert to American spectators.
I love the concert. This is the third or fourth time I've been over the years. I love the native music. I'm very impressed by the youth orchestra, their proficiency for such young people. It's a wonderful concert.
I'm so impressed by the concert. What I liked the most is the Dombra performance. I have never felt like that. I couldn't stop smiling. I couldn't even take a breath after such impression. Spectators were impressed by the performance of winner of international competitions, Jibek Musurgaliyeva. She performed Nava by Pablo de Sarasate. Meanwhile, Israeli violinist Shlomo Mintz and American Samuel Nebiu performed with Kazakh artists as well.
It's so wonderful to see their expertise. The music is phenomenal, and the Kazakhstan culture is amazing. I have seen and been to more than one of their performances here, and the culture is just phenomenal.
The project is organized as part of the educational and production practice, as well as the student exchange memorandums signed with leading universities of arts in America. The concert is dedicated to the youth year and the modernization of Kazakhstan's identity program.